Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be teaching you how to make this beautiful trending waist bead design. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Here are the materials I'll be needing to make this beautiful waist bead design. I'll be needing my plier, my cutter, my crystal bead in black color size 6, also in gold color size 6. I'll be needing my stainless steel chain. I'm using neck chain, stainless steel cut. That's my spark, my waist bead hook in gold color. Here is my jump rings, also my love shape ice break, heart shape ice break bead, my sand bead size 2, fishing line 0.50, and bow bead. Let's get to work. I'll need to cut this stainless steel chain first. I'll need to cut it to my desired length. Here is the length I'll be needing, and I'm cutting it now. I'll cut the two sides. You have to be very careful with it, and that is it. That is what I got after cutting. Then I'll remove my fishing line. I'll cut my desired length. I'm making for waist size 29.5 inches, so I'll be cutting. You can cut like 35 inches for one of the side. We are making the first side first. So I enter inside the end of the chain. I entered the fishing line into one of the chain, the end of the chain. I'll double the fishing line, then I'll be dropping my beads. I'm dropping my sand bead first, then my crystal bead gold color. Don't forget I'm using size 6. You continue dropping your beads. You drop and drop and drop until when you get your desired length or the design you would like to make. For me, that is what I'm making, and that is why I continue dropping the gold bead. Now I'm dropping sand bead, gold bead again. You can decide to drop any bead of your choice depending on the design you are making. For me, that is what I'm making. As you can see, I've started dropping black crystal bead now. I'm no more dropping the gold. I'm dropping black crystal bead now, and that is how you are going to continue till when you get to the end. That is it. This is what I have. In between the black crystals, there are crystal and sand beads, gold color, and that is it. My chain measurement is 4.5 inches. 4.5 inches. I have to add more beads to get the exact size I want. So I'll continue dropping the beads until when I get my desired length. I'm measuring again, and that is 12.3 inches plus the 4.5 that we have before. So I'm tying first to make the other side to know if my work is exactly what I want or not. I meant the size, the length. And now I'm cutting another fishing line. Don't forget 35 inches. 35 inches. I will enter into the end of the chain. You enter into the chain. After you entered the chain, then you bring the two ends of the fishing line together and you start dropping your bead. The same thing we make to the other side, we are going to make it here too. We drop our sand bead, our gold crystal, our black crystal, blah blah blah, till when we get to our desired length. That is how we are going to continue. I'm making the same thing to both sides. That is how we are going to continue, and that is it. That is what we've made. Now we are going to measure to know if we've gotten the exact waist size that we wanted. Don't forget our chain is 4.5 inches, and here our bead is 12 inches. 12 plus 12, then we are having 2 beads. 12 plus 12, we have 24, plus the 4.5 that we have before, that will be 26.5, and we are making 29 inches, so we have to add more beads to it, and that is what I'm doing here. I don't know if you guys are understanding. Our chain is 4.5, and when we measure these two beads that we have here, we have 12 inches, and the 12 inches is not enough for what we wanted, and that is why I'm adding more beads to it, and that is what I'm doing here. Let's measure again to know if we've arrived at what we wanted. So this is 13 inches. The 2 beads are 13 and 13 inches, which is 13 plus 13, that's 26. 26 plus this 4.5 chain that we have, that is 31.5. Definitely we've not gotten what we wanted, but we have to remove it and try it again till we get the exact size that we want. Now to add our hook, bring the 2 ends of the fishing line together, then they will enter inside the hook. That is what I'm trying to do here. It's not entering well. I tried to use lighter, it's not still entering. Then I tried another option, and that is it. It has entered now. Now that it has entered, I need to tie the 2 fishing lines together. After tying it inside the waist bead hook, I'll tie it well, drag it, then I'll cut the excess fishing line, then bond the excess. That is it. That is what we are going to have. When tying, you have to leave small space so that your bead will be going up and down. It won't just stand here. I'll repeat the same process here. You enter inside your hook from the back. Your fishing line will enter inside. You enter from the back. The fishing line will enter inside. You will tie your work. After tying your work, you will drag it well, cut the fishing line and bond the excess. You tie just once. Our fishing line is doubled already, so we need to tie just once. You drag it well so that it won't lose, and you will bond the excess with this lighter or spark, and that is it. Do not forget to leave that small space. Here is it. This is what we've got. Thank you. Now let's make the second part. I'm using fishing line 0.6 now. I'm making for waist size 29.5 inches, so I'll cut 38 inches fishing line. I'm cutting 37 inches fishing line. You can cut 38, you can cut 37 inches, but don't forget I'm making for 29.5 inches. So I will tie one end of the fishing line. I will tie it well. I'm tying. After tying it, you will cut and bond the excess fishing line so that your tying will not lose. Then I will enter inside the hook from inside to outside. From inside to outside this time around. From inside to outside. After doing that, I will drop my beads. You continue dropping beads. After dropping beads, just drop anyhow you want. It depends on the design you are making. The design I'm making, it's required to drop sand bead first, then I continued dropping my crystal bead, and that is what I'm doing. This is what I've got. I'll continue dropping and dropping until when I got my desired length. gold. Here I'm dropping gold beads, which is sand bead and crystal bead. Then my love shape bead, that ice break love shape bead, to make designs. That is it. I'll still have to continue dropping and dropping till I got to my desired length. Now let's make the bow part of the waist bead. I'll be needing this metal something. I'll enter inside the bow. I'll cut small parts out of it. Then I'll leave this small part. I'll use my long nose plier to bend it. This is what we are going to do. To bend it, you go to the back first, then from the back you come to the front again, and that is what I've got. I'm taking my jump ring. I'll connect the jump ring to the chain and to this my bow. That is it. I'm adding more beads. Then I'm connecting the chain. I want to connect the chain to the bow now. I'm cutting my chain, just cut small size from the chain. It's the jump ring that will enter both the metallic part of the bow and the chain, and that is it. You have to be very careful with it. The chain holes are somehow small, so you need to be very careful so that it will enter just once and for all. And after doing that, you will have to close the opening of the jump ring to secure the chain from removing from the jump ring, and that is it. The other end of the chain we enter inside the fishing line, and we'll continue dropping our beads when we get to our desired length. And that is that about how to make this trending waist bead design. You can decide to try new designs. You can make something else. You can use another color of beads. Just make something that you like. You can decide to work with another color of bead. You can decide to use this exact color. After your work, make sure to measure to know if you've arrived at the exact waist height that you want or not. Make sure to always measure. And when you are measuring, make sure to add your hook to it. It's not that you will now measure and after measuring you will now add your hook. No, your hook will be there if you want to measure. That will give you the accurate waist size that you wanted. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe to see more of this tutorial. When you subscribe, you see more of my tutorials. This is the design. This is what we arrived at. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you like this. Drop your comments. Thank you. Bye.